Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Fans are reeling from the unthinkable. Kody Brown, the once self-proclaimed patriarch of a now-crumbled plural family, has allegedly taken his obsession with control and legacy to disturbing new levels by marrying Aurora, Robyn Brown's biological daughter, in what may be the most shocking and controversial twist the Sister Wives universe has ever seen. And as if that weren't enough to shock people on social media, there are now reports that Kody plans to kick Robyn out of the house she used to call home. What started out as rumors and unconfirmed speculation has turned into a full-blown media storm that has sparked moral outrage, public outrage, and deep concern for the remaining children living there. What brought us here? How did a man who once preached plural marriage, family unity, and spiritual values descend into such disarray, delusion, and apparent betrayal that he allegedly turned on the woman he claimed to love most and redirected his affections toward her daughter? The answer is in the Brown family's crumbling ruins, where dysfunction has long been disguised as faith and hidden behind smiling confessionals and tightly edited TLC narratives are dark secrets. But this scandal can't be hidden by spin. Fans never anticipated witnessing a disturbing storyline, even in the most twisted season finale, as the line between partner and father figure has been erased. At first, the rumors began subtly, minor, unsettling indications that something wasn't quite right in the Brown household. Kody's behavior toward Aurora was clearly more affectionate, protective, and intense than usual, as viewers observed him spending more and more one-on-one time with her. Since Kody has been widely criticized for excluding his older children, particularly his sons, from his relationships with Janelle and Christine, many initially dismissed it as excessive compensation. He might just have been trying to be a better dad. However, as time passed, the interactions became suspicious. Kody's long hugs, constant involvement in Aurora's activities, and even rumors that he took her on private trips began to surface online. The actual turning point occurred at a rumored wedding, which only a few of Robyn's closest friends and family were aware of. Some assert that it was more of a spiritual union than a legal one. However, in Kody's world, this has little effect. His entire history of plural marriages has been based on spiritual ceilings, and his most recent move seems like the result of years of favoritism, distorted beliefs, and unchecked power. Robyn, who was once regarded as the preferred wife but was later mocked for it, is now taken aback and betrayed. According to people familiar with the situation, she initially believed the rumors were part of an internet smear campaign and was opposed to the union. However, she was unable to deny it as the signs increased and Kody became more emotionally distant. According to reports, Kody turned the tables on Robyn and accused her of jealousy, selfishness, and blocking his spiritual journey during a heated argument that took place behind closed doors. Robyn then demanded answers and Kody responded in his typical explosive manner. Insiders say that Kody now thinks that Robyn's resistance is a form of spiritual betrayal and that marrying Aurora is part of his divine mission. The woman who once dethroned the other wives with her emotional dominance over Kody now finds herself discarded, replaced by her own daughter, and possibly homeless if the rumors that Kody compelled her to leave their extravagant Flagstaff mansion are true, which is a gut-wrenching irony. This is a psychological and ethical implosion, not just marital drama. People who used to watch Sister Wives for its insight into alternative family structures are now wondering how a show that was once groundbreaking turned into what many people are describing as a nightmare resembling a cult. Many people are asking, where is TLC in all of this? On online forums. How are the kids handling things? Was Aurora manipulated by Kody's dominant personality and years of indoctrination, or did she truly consent to this? The responses to these difficult questions remain hazy. But one thing is for sure, the family dynamics have gone from being strained to toxic. Kody, who was once the focal point of the family's faith-based experiment, is now seen as a dangerous character who is consumed by ego, control-obsessed, and willing to sacrifice the very people who trusted him the most. Watching Robyn fall from grace has been especially devastating. No one could have foreseen the extent of her demise, despite years of viewer criticism of her tears, perceived manipulation, and clear position as the favorite. She has appeared hollow-eyed, confused, and increasingly isolated in recent episodes. Her social media accounts have gone dark. The appearances in public have ceased. She has said to close friends that she feels trapped, used, and totally destroyed, according to sources. The same woman who once stated that she felt safe with Kody now worries about her mental health, family unity, and stability. And the most heinous irony of all? In order to justify his betrayal, Kody is allegedly using the same spiritual language that once united them. For this new union with Aurora, he is said to have claimed divine inspiration, stating that God's will must be followed, even if it means breaking up the Brown family. Aurora's complete silence is deafening. She was a quiet, reserved presence on the show once, but now she's at the center of a storm that could haunt her for years. She has been conditioned over many years, according to many, to view Kody as a figure of absolute authority, protection, and even divinity, according to many. Aurora may never have had the tools to challenge Kody's influence because she grew up in a household where women were expected to submit, serve, and smile even when they were confused. The issue of consent becomes even more pressing as alleged photos of her attending private, sealing, ceremonies, and sporting a symbolic ring surface. Is she a victim or a participant? The public is looking for clarification, but no one has offered any. TLC is said to be in panic mode behind the scenes. This is nuclear, not just negative press. Demands for the show's cancellation are now coming in after the network was previously criticized for profiting from family turmoil and personal breakdowns. A thorough investigation is required by some fans. Others call for the intervention of Child Protective Services. What was once only contentious is now morally unjustifiable. Contracts are being reviewed, filming has stopped, and Kody may even face legal repercussions, depending on the nature of his relationship with Aurora, according to rumors. Whether or not a spiritual marriage occurs, the results are disastrous. In the meantime, the repercussions are disseminating rapidly. It is alleged that Janelle and Christine, who have both escaped Kody's control, have cut off all communication. They have made public statements expressing concern for Robyn's children's safety and emotional well-being. It is said that Mary, who once attempted to portray the faithful first wife, is disgusted and will fully support any legal action taken against Kody. Even some of the Brown children who are older have started to speak up. The situation was described as beyond disturbing by an anonymous family member who added, "He's crossed a line you can't come back from." What about the children who are still living in Kody's house? The remaining children are living in a household that is more fractured than it has ever been, with Robyn reportedly being eliminated and Aurora allegedly being elevated to the status of spiritual wife. The psychological consequences are immeasurable. These are real people who are struggling with confusion, betrayal, and instability, not fictional characters. The emotional harm caused by such a distorted family dynamic could take years, if not decades, to heal, experts have warned.